Hey, Shelley Belcourt here. Today I am wanting to share with you something that I have been learning quite a lot recently, and I had a fantastic example of it yesterday, and that is about consistency. Now, a lot of the people who I admire and follow online do talk about how important it is to be consistent in your business, but I also translate that to my life. I think being consistent in your life is very important as well, just in all parts of your life. So um, I'll tell you where the story came from, the learning came from. It's a cute story. You see, my children are learning to be little mini entrepreneurs with the Great Lemonade Crusade, which is something I would encourage you to check out. You can just go to thegreatlemonadecrusade.com. Anyway, what this does is it gives them specific instructions on creating a lemonade stand. Now, that may not sound very good, but I can tell you the learning for them has been fantastic. And they had to go out and purchase all their, the bits and pieces needed for their lemonade stand. They were also making products, so they were getting, little bits of food and to make some brownies and what have you. And they had to prepare a sign, so they had to go and spend money on the sign and the cups for the lemonade, what have you, little bits. And I've been, some may call it mean, but I have been letting them foot the bill for all the costs. So anyway, they earned $20 at their stand, and their costs were about I think it came to $13. So they got $7 that they had to split between the two of them. Now, one of my boys was like, "Oh my gosh, I made $3.50." He was over the moon. The other one wasn't so over the moon. And I said to him, you know what? The next time you do this, which they're planning on doing it next week, the next time you do this, pretty much all of the money that you earn will be profits because they've already they've got leftover cooking stuff. They've got their signs, they've got their cups, everything's set up, And when I thought about what I was saying, I thought, this is really about being consistent, because if they had stopped, if they had been like, all that effort and all I earned was $3.50, but in order for them to be consistent and they can go down there next week and run their stand again, then their profits will go, let's say they earn another $20, their profits will go from $3.50 up to $10 each. Now that's over threefold increase, right? And that's not bad from just taking the motivation and stepping it, being that, taking the consistency ethic and repeating what they've done, what they know how to do it, they'll be better at it next time. So I just thought, my gosh, it's a huge, huge learning for me. And for me to apply that in my business about being consistent. And, you don't know when you are 1 week away from a threefold increase. We don't actually know when that is. But what I know is that when we are consistent and when we do the tasks that we need to do consistency, then the money will come. So anyway, that's it. I hope you've enjoyed that story, and be consistent. This is Shelley Belcourt. Have a fabulous day.